Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, August 23rd. Again, I forgot the dice. How are we going to know what day it is? I just said it. And it's time for Cloak and Dagger Season 2. This time, the second season of the show. I still didn't see this show, so you're going to bear with me, but I do know them from the comics, and I'm sure some of you in chat will fill me in. We're going to go ahead and take a look at these. I did it backwards again. This is already starting wonderful. What am I, what kind of professional am I here? Here we go. Good morning to anybody who is experiencing morning right now. So yeah, we got a Cloak and Dagger Season 2 set up. Let me go ahead and do the prediction. I'm going to have it only up for 5 minutes. So get those in while you can. How's it going to go? Yep, prediction's up. And let me show you the setup. Here we are. Here it is. All right, Cloak and Dagger Season 2. So the scheme is going to be fear itself. When the fear level reaches 0, despair has drained the hope from everyone. Really should be the hope level. So let me go ahead and put the fear level up to 8. It's going to be kind of backwards because this is from the villain set. So you're actually fighting against the fear reducing, but we're going to be increasing the fear. So it's the hope level in this case. So we're going to call it, you know what? I'm going to just write down the hope level because I can. Why not? Turn up to 8. We're reducing hope here. Hope level. I came prepared today. Hey everybody. Okay. Why does it say 3? Oh, I know. I gotta press the right button. There we go. 8. Cool. All right, the Mastermind is Nightmare. We just faced Nightmare in the randomizer game this week, and here he is again. I feel like that this happened a lot where we have the same Mastermind twice, but there you go. And Astral Plane Ottawa to say Fear Realm. We're going to be using Limbo from Secret Wars Volume 1 and Fear Lords. We're using the Always Leads this time, and Hellfire Cult as the Henchmen. We've got Cloak and Dagger, of course. We've got Aurora and Northstar as another duo in for them. We've got Skirn as Mayhem Breaker of Throats, Nightcrawler as Cloak, and then Elsa Bloodstone as Dagger 2, and all the supporting cards you see here. So get those predictions in. We're going to go ahead and go over the Mastermind and scheme and start playing this thing. We had our big endgame game last week. It's glad to get back to some of the other games, but here we go. So Nightmare is our Mastermind, of course. When you fight Nightmare in the Astral Plane, there's my Astral Plane. Instead of revealing a tactic, KO one of your heroes, and Nightmare moves to the Mastermind space. Always Leads Fear Lords Master Strike. Nightmare enters the Astral Plane. If he was already there, each player discards a random card. Escape. Each player KOs one of their non-gray heroes. Nightmare moves to the Mastermind space. So because we're using him and the Fear Lords, again, we're probably going to have a lot of escapes. But I'd like to avoid that because KOs might be rough with the way this HQ is going to be. So here's the scheme of the plot in this case. It's fear itself, or we're going to call it hope itself. Set up 10 twists. Earth's hope level starts at 8. The number of heroes in the HQ is always equal to the hope level twist. KO a hero from the HQ, the hope level goes down by 1, and then evil wins when the hope level is 0. I hope you followed all that. I made a lot of changes there. And the way I refill the HQ is going to be a little odd, but we are going to go over that too. And I will do that when I go and fill up the HQ. So we start with 8 heroes in the HQ in an interesting orientation that might be counterintuitive, but it'll work. Trust me. Hope you guys are doing well. Did you guys all see the Black Widow box art that Upper Deck's Rich uploaded to Board Game Geek just this evening? It looks great. It looks unlike any box art we've seen in Legendary before. I don't know why, but I'm happy about it. We're waiting for the prediction clock to time out. I'm going to show you. I'll zoom in right here. There we go. So here it is. Yeah, Rich uploaded it, so it is official. Let me zoom out a bit. So there you go. The box art, ignore the big giant question mark, but it looks pretty cool. He never said that it is the box art, but it looks like box art, and he uploaded it on Board Game Geek, so I have to assume it is. But that's cool. I don't think we've gotten one that has a big close-up like this before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's all, different characters in sort of a collage kind of formation. Doctor Strange was a big nightmare with Doctor Strange in the front, which is cool. But this is different. It's just a piece of art. With I like Taskmaster in the what do you call those that she wears on her wrist? There's a name for them. She calls them her stingers sometimes, or that's what Wasp has. I don't remember what they're called, but she's got Taskmaster's reflection in, and I think it looks really cool. All right, so let me get my starting hands ready, give everything a reshuffle, and then we'll be ready to start. Get my Astral Plane out of the way. I don't need it just yet, but I will. Yeah, that might be one of their gallery prints or their masterpieces. It looks too good. And does that look like any of the art you saw from the set, or do you think that's a different artist for the box? Which also, I don't think we see that often. But I could be wrong on that. I think a couple of the sets had different box art artists versus card artists. All right, everything gets a courtesy shuffle. Oh yeah, it's a great one. I love art with cool little tricks in there, like the reflection of Taskmaster. Oh man, I did get to check out some of the gallery art that they had at Comic-Con, and boy, it looked really, really good. If I had my game room, maybe someday I will definitely go in on some Upper Deck prints because they look fantastic. It looks like a different artist to me too. That's what I thought. All right, predictions are over. I can stop stalling here. Let's take a look at how they look. All right, so 4 people say win, 2 people say lose, and 89% of you say win. Only 11% say lose. So we'll see. Some people, yep, there it is. Figured I'd show that. And see who's happy, who's not happy about that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our HQ started. So I'm going to have to zoom out for this because the HQ is going to be weird at the beginning. So here we go. So at the beginning of this, there are 8 heroes in the HQ. And here's how I'm going to fill them up. We're going to go left to right first. Starting with Skirn. Then we've got Cloak and Dagger. Then we've got another Skirn. Then we've got Aurora Northstar. And then we've got another Cloak and Dagger. And now the way this is going to fill up is weird. The official rules are you're supposed to put a second row underneath. And then when something gets KO'd from here, or a space... I have to look it up again. I remember forgetting the exact word. I think when something gets KO'd, you have to you replace it in that spot, and then when a space is gone, you shift everything this way. So you shift everything to the left from the bottom row and through the right on the to the top row. So anyway, I'm gonna keep these little bits separated, and then what'll happen is when a space is destroyed, I'm gonna have to shift. Yeah, that's what happens. I'm gonna have to shift one from the left-hand side here over to the right-hand side here just to simulate that without having to have it underneath. So let's go ahead and do it that way. So number 6 is Nightcrawler. Actually, Nightcrawler should be here. Yep. Number 7 is the Cloak and Dagger, and 8 is a Skirn Common. So that's a lot. So again, I think it's going to shift over in the opposite direction. We'll offset things just a little bit, but a lot of low-cost choices for the beginning of the game, which is helpful and interesting. Yeah, very bright. I have this is where my I don't usually have cards this far over here, but don't worry, I'm not going to have 8 spaces for long. Okay, let's get this thing started. Mastermind is here. And do you mean the board, the mat? I like the yellow mat. You know, Cloak and Dagger are X-Men adjacent. They're not exactly. Okay, let's do this. Starting with turn number 1. Here we go. Oh yeah, starting hands. That's important. I already have it, but all right. It's a 5 and 1. Plenty of things to recruit, but we'll see if that changes right now. It is nope. We're starting with a villain this time. Inferno Cyclops. Okay, he captures a bystander, and then if he escapes, the Mastermind captures all his bystanders, which is rough because Nightmare might escape. And we don't want him to escape with the bystander. We don't want that. Okay, so 5 recruit, which I'm going to have to be clever with and just put up here. Yeah, I alternate between them two. I had this one up for the weekend. I'm doing Cloak and Dagger, even though, you know, it's dark and light theme. I figure I'd keep it up. But I watched Getting Jiggly With It stream. They streamed some Black Panther earlier, and I'm very envious of them because they have the Organized Play Kit 2 Dark City mat, and it looks so good. Would be great for a street level kind of game like this, but I can't find it. I don't have it, but it looks so cool. I wish I had it someday. All right, so we got a 5 recruit. We can take anything we want from this 8 hero HQ. So let's go ahead and look at everything we could possibly get. Starting with Bamf Nightcrawler, 2 recruit and teleport, cost 3. Would love to build a Nightcrawler deck to go with a Cloak and Dagger to represent Cloak here. We've also got the Divided above and below, 2 attack and then 0+ recruit, and Dagger here gives you +3 recruit, usable only to recruit heroes in the HQ space under the sewers. Now, we're playing on the Heroes mat, so the sewers, if I'm getting this correctly, I destroy spaces from... Oh, let me know. That would be really neat. Yeah, of course. Man, I have to look this rule up again. It's confusing. So, when I get down to the hope level at 5 to 4 to 3, I think I start removing spaces from the right, which means that at some point after this strike, or this twist, I'm not going to have spaces here to use below. But about that time, I might not need the recruit anyway, but I have to check the rules anyway. We're going to go jump to the divided cards just so I can put them up here more easily. All right, we got Blazing Flare and Fist, 2 recruit, Light Show, you get +2 recruit, and then 2 attack, Berserk. Light Show's going to be tricky, the only hero set with Light Show. Dagger does not have Light Show, even though, you know, she probably gives one off. And then finally, we've got the other Cloak and Dagger, Flee and Fight, 2 recruit, and then Phasing. Covert, you get +1 recruit, and then the other side is 2 attack, and then range, you get +1 attack. I love this card. Very versatile. We also have a couple other options here. It's a lot to go over here. We've got Towering Leader Skirn, gain 2 new recruits, and then Instinct, gain a 3rd new recruit. Now, I imagine in this setup, as Off the Cuff normally does, has me use the sidekick, the 2 cost stack that's there. So Skirn would gain sidekicks, and I'm only allowed standard sidekicks for this setup. But this is fun. This is a good one. But no other Instinct except for Nightcrawler. But that would be fun. You can keep drawing into stuff and teleporting things. We've also got Underhanded Dealings. Yep, got it. All right. Underhanded Dealings, Skirn. 2 attack with the bottom card of your deck. Discard it or put it back. And then Covert, draw a deck for the... Draw your whole deck. Draw a card from the bottom of your deck. Would trigger with Covert. I don't think they were on sale directly. Somebody who... Montax can probably tell you. They gave them out with a certain amount of purchases. And... yes. The noob, I like how it looks like you're really excited for the setup, but you got the exclamation backwards, but that's really funny. Setup! Alright, we've also got the thrown artifact, Titanic Bludgeon. When you throw this, you get +1 attack for each card you've drawn this turn. Dude, this would be really good with, obviously, all those... It's even better than New Recruit, so the fact that she gets sidekicks in this setup makes her even better, so I think I want to go for that. Alright, that being said, I have 5 recruit to do with what I will. Oh gosh, what to do? I can take 2 things if I take a 3 and 2. I'm really tempted to go with both Skirn cards because this Thorn Artifact is great with all the sidekicks I'm going to get. If I play a sidekick, this is a 2 attack card. And then I might be able to throw some Nightcrawler in there. As far as getting cards early to get recruit power, I should probably take one of the divided ones. But I can always get Bamf later because I'm going to have 3 recruit in my next hand over here. So I'm going to maximize that out. I'm probably going to take these 2 Skirn cards and then go with Bamf on the turn after that. We'll see what fills in. So I'm going to start with Towering Leader, because that's very tempting to me, so I can get the Instinct later. Ooh, another Bamf. Okay, that's solidifying my choices. And we'll take Titanic Bludgeon as well. If I can thin this deck enough, so that's down to 0. Recruit. All right, more Skirn. All right, that was a good bet. A lot of hers showing up. Okay, moving over. Now, I got to remember, one side is going to have to deal with the Astral Plane, so I'm going to need some strong recruit. It may not be the left-hand side. Right side, I might want to focus on recruit instead and divide up what the job here. Okay, turn 2 is our first twist. At least it wasn't first this time. All right, so much for that extra space. Here we go. KO a hero from the HQ. The hope level goes down by 1. Let's go ahead and put that hope level down, and I got to pick somebody to KO. Everybody shifts over. I love the versatility of Aurora and Northstar, but I am not going to be using Light Show this game at all, I can imagine. The fact that only 1 showed up in the first 8, 9, 10 cards is not great. So I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and get KO them. So the way this shifts over then, is my KO pal, you can actually see this time, is, there we go, this shifts, and then... I think I'm doing this right. It shifts from the left over to the right. Either way, it's the same card. I think that... You know what? I have to check. This is... I have to check it out. I'm pretty confident I'm right on that, but I want to be totally correct. So let's all take a trip to the Upper Deck rule sheet site. All right. It's from Fear itself. Want to be 100%. All right. Here we go. Card of clarification. Fear itself. Put the 6th to 8th ally cards in the second row that are under a specific city space. If reduction of fear level results in the ally top layer row to be KO'd. Yep. All cards in the top layer row shift to the left. Left card of the bottom layer row moves to the right side. Yes. Okay. So I was right. I shifted it exactly the way it should. It's just kind of confusing. Okay. That was all that happened for the twist. The level goes down. And now we can move on. Cool. I've got 3 and 3. So I can't fight anything. No henchmen yet. But I can... Yes, exactly. Once I get into 5, cards don't shift because there's no extra spaces. Yes, that was the extra little bit there on the bottom. Once the fear level is below 5, do not shift any cards when a hero gets KO'd. So I just have empty blank spaces that I'll probably mark with a face down card. Perfect. All right, what to take? So if I want to make this side the recruit side, unfortunately, Dagger here is not very friendly with the astral plane because, as I said before, the recruit she generates can only be used to recruit things, which is not good for the astral plane whatsoever. Maybe I should be saving Nightcrawler for this side. Oh, you know what? If I get the covert Nightcrawler, that's attack, though. Yeah, so this is not a very useful card for this setup. I'm trying to take out things in the astral plane. The divided card is good, but I can't take that right now. And I don't want the Skirn cards. Okay. At the very least, it'll help me recruit things, but later on it's going to be trouble. Maybe I just change my plan. I take Banff on the right as well and try to build up recruit. Left hand just tries to do the Skirn thing with getting a lot of attack. Because I can teleport this. And if I get other of these Skirn cards, I don't have to worry about Instinct from Nightcrawler. Okay. So based on that, let's go ahead and take it easy and take the one from the HQ. Actually, no, then I want the... It doesn't matter. So let me go ahead and take this Banff and figure out what the heck I'm doing there, because that made me a little nervous, that realization. Okay, there's another Aurora and Northstar with Soaring Flight, Light Show. Yeah, I'm not going to be using them at all, I don't think. Unless... watch me keep KOing them and they keep coming up, and I'm going to miss out on the Light Show I could have had. Wait a second. I'm missing cards. How did I not tell? What am I missing? That's 1, 2, 3, 4... I'm missing 2 agents. Oh, they're on the left side by accident. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2. Perfect. That's my next hand. Get that sorted out. Once we get back down to hope level 5, we can zoom back in, you know, until I have to use the astral plane. Here we go. By the way, this should go to the KO pile, just to make it very clear, because you can see it this time. Here we have Inferno Darkchild, more Limbo coming in. Limbo, fight, reveal the top card of your deck, KO it, or teleport it. Helpful with Nightcrawler here. If she escapes, each player teleports a random card from their hand. Not so bad if you only have one card in your hand, you know what it is, but that's probably not going to happen if she escapes at the beginning of your turn. We've got, I'm not even going to play my attack. I can't use it. Okay, so let's go back to the plan. I do want to take one Banff to help trigger Skirn's Instinct to get more sidekicks. And then I'll start building her up because I have some 4-cost stuff that I want to take. And yes, there's another one I want to take later. So another Towering Leader. So off the cuff, can you tell me about the character that she's representing in this show? Because I don't know who that is. If you please. Oh, shuffle these back in too. Because I know everybody else. Because it's just Cloak and Dagger. And Aurora asked this question. I didn't see the show. If they came into the MCU, is it one of those situations where you'd prefer the actors to come back, or would you be fine if they recast them if they did come back? Because I like the characters. I like to see them in the MCU proper, you know, mixing it up with everybody. And like the other characters that are probably coming in from other places, they don't really have to do the origin again. Just hint at it, explain it a little bit, and that's all. Okay. Detective O'Reilly basically has an alternate anti-hero self who slits people's toes with their fingernails. Wow! Did not expect that. But that's the Skirn is a pretty good fit. Well done there. Turn 4 is another twist. So once again, the hope level is dropping. We're down to 6. So I have to KO another one. I'm going to go ahead and do the thing where I get rid of Aurora and Northstar. There. And now I don't have to... Okay. That's good. I would prefer most of the actors, like the Defenders. I want them all to come back. Yes, even Finn Jones. I think given the proper script and direction, he could, and big budget MCU training, I think he could do a really good job as Danny Rand. Better than the opportunity he had. Okay. Now there's only 6 spaces. This doesn't really shift. I'm just moving it over a little bit. I guess I could zoom back in now because you could probably see all of them. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, totally. Don't have to worry about the big view till we get the astral plane back. That's fine. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 recruits. I'll put it here. And I'm going to have to take these Cloak and Dagger cards. But I can take the, I can take this common. That's just a little better. Because it does give you Recruit to fight the Astral Plane. And you can use Covert to get one more. And you can phase it if you need to. So I will take Fight and Flee, or Flee and Fight on the right. But that's all I get. I got to make sure not to destroy the hero in the bank. Because if I do, that space does not refill if I get one of these above and below. Even so, I could get the... I don't think we have the Banker Bystander in this setup, so that wouldn't be necessary. But we'll see. Okay, turn 4 means a reshuffle, so here it is. Okay, get most of my graves out of the way, but at least I have... I can get 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 Recruit. I can also phase it if I want to. Phase means you swap it with the top card of your deck. It's not a draw, it's a swap. So anything that cares about draws doesn't work with phasing. Turn 5 is, oh great, we're just going all in on the strikes. That goes to the KO pile too. Alright, here's Nightmare's Master Strike. Alright, Nightmare enters the Astral Plane. So much for zoom. Actually, we don't have that much going on. We can stay zoomed in. If he was already there, each player discards a random card. And then if he escapes from there, if somebody like Despair shows up or somebody else I fight goes in there, each player KOs one of their non-grays, and Nightmare moves to the Mastermind space, hoping to get... Well, you know what? I think there's only Maria Hills for special... No, there's not. There's Maria Hills and Madame Hydra, but they're all gray, so can't rely on special sidekicks and new recruits, or sidekicks and officers for this one. Did they print this, but different split cards in opposite orientations? No, I just have it upside down, and I sleeved it upside down because I sleeved X-Men at a different time than I sleeved Civil War. So that's my bad. I have the sleeve open at the top, and that's why I have it this way. So that's my mistake, not theirs. All right, so let's go ahead and put this into the Astral Plane. And he was not already there, so that's all that happens. There you go. So the Astral Plane is a location that is not the city, and you can only fight things there with Recruit, not Attack. And I want to get him out of there pretty darn quickly. So let's see if I can manage that. You can hang out the Astral Plane right there. We got room for you. Okay, so I have 3 Attack, 2 Recruit. It might be in my best interest, though, to teleport this Nightcrawler so I can use it to trigger the Skirn that I do have. If I play it now, I can recruit the other Towering Leader, but I could just get a sidekick this turn, teleport Bamf, and trigger to get extra sidekicks after that, which I think is my best move. So let's go ahead and teleport Nightcrawler, which means he gets added to my next hand as an extra card, and I will spend 2 Recruit to get a standard sidekick because that's all I've got, and this is kind of a sidekick engine, so I need it. It's a draw engine kind of, but then builds with sidekicks specifically. All right, let's see what my new hand is. All right, that was good. Check it out. Extra card. So now not only do I have the Recruit to trigger and get 3 sidekicks, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Recruit that I can hopefully use to get I can get underhanded dealings or a better Skirn when she shows up. So left hand, I know exactly what's going on. Right hand, I do not know. But I know I have to do something with Recruit, because otherwise I'm going to be in big trouble with this Astral Plane. I have enough to almost hit Nightmare, but not quite. Alright, Hellfire Cult, our first henchman. So the Hellfire Cult are a henchman with a fight effect. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Otherwise, you get +1 Recruit, which I can use that +1 Recruit towards the Astral Plane, which is going to be useful. I've got 3 Recruit here. I've got a 3 Attack, 2 Recruit, and you can't see that. Now you can, kind of. Alright, we got Fight and Flee, so decision time. 2 Recruit or 2 Attack is all I get. So 2 Attack will give me 5. I can fight Inferno Darkchild, and I might be able to KO or teleport something. If I take the 2 Recruit, I can get 4 Recruit. But there's something I really, really want. I'm probably going to have to take this... honestly, I might have to build Light Show even though I said I was going to KO it, seeing how I need a lot of Recruit. But I'm going to do the Fight, so I can maybe do a KO. Let's play Fight, Dagger, get 2 more Attack that you can't see right now. Now you can. And go ahead and fight Inferno Darkchild, see if I can get to do a KO. Alright, top card of my deck is Shield Agent. I choose to KO it, so I do, and I get rid of Darkchild. And again, I have enough for a sidekick, so we're going to go for that. Sidekick for me. The thing about the divided cards, too, is these are both split hero sets, so Cloak and Dagger are on all the cards, include like the Rocket and Groot set, which is kind of the same. But there's other hero sets that have featured heroes, like Hercules set features Amadeus Cho, and Luke Cage set features Jessica Jones. In that sense, on the divided cards, Luke Cage is always on the left. That's how some people informed me that the new set from Black Widow has the main character on the left, but it turned out to be a full split set for that hero set as well. All right, turn 7 is going to be Dreamstalker. At least Dreamstalker doesn't enter the astral plane right away, but I'm going to have to deal with that quickly, so I might fight Nightmare this turn. His fight effect is draw 2 cards. Then if Dreamstalker was in the city, he goes to the astral plane and then escape. Each player discards down to 4 cards. Yeah, I can't throw the Bludgeon for anything this turn because I won't draw any extra cards, but might get Nightmare out of there anyway. So let's play this in the correct order, playing Bamf first for the Instinct trigger and the 2 Recruit, of course. And let me scoot everything. So I'll scooch everybody over so there's more room for the dice. All right, 2 Recruit. I will now play the Skirn and activate it. I gain 3 new recruits, or in this case, sidekicks, and they are all standard sidekicks. So 1, 2, 3 standard sidekicks are mine, which is a lot of standard sidekicks. And a lot of drawn cards. She gets even better with the standard sidekicks that she draws twice the amount of cards that she would normally would. And then I've got the Bludgeon, which is a thrown artifact. Again, when I throw this, I got +1 for each card I drew this turn, so wouldn't make sense for me to draw it now. I'll leave it out here as an artifact. Sideways, so I don't forget, so I don't make the mistake of putting it back. And I got 4 more recruitment. 6 recruit. Okay, do I take another leader? Do I hit Nightmare? I should probably hit Nightmare because I'm worried about Despair showing up and causing him to get rid of one of my good heroes. All right, if I fight him in the astral plane, instead of revealing a tactic, KO one of your heroes and move Nightmare to the Mastermind space, I could use a KO. So Minor Man, these setups are designed by Off the Cuff. So it's whatever Off the Cuff says goes. It's usually thematic to the setup, but I'll let him tell you why he picked what he picked. There's always a good reason. Okay, let me go ahead and fight him for 6 recruit, and he goes to the astral plane, so I'll do the explosion, but he doesn't really go away. He goes back to the Mastermind space, and cool, I get to kill one of my heroes. Let's go ahead and get rid of the shield agent. It's always different depending on the setup. Okay. Everything goes away except for the artifact. Nobody new joins the main team from the previous nope. Nobody new joins the main team from the previous season. There we go. I told you you had a good reason. So if you don't have people joining that are new, that's not a new recruit. But Minor Man, good question. If you go to the randomizer stream, I use most everything. If I use the hero set, I use sidekicks and officers. The hero mat and the villains mat, I use the villains one. So new recruits and officers. Or Hydra. Nope, Madame Hydras. Which are fun. No, that makes total sense. And the mechanics just fit in where they fit in. Okay. Okay, a lot of recruit here too. We've got turn 8, which gives me... Okay, I had a feeling. So here's why it was very smart of me to do what I just did. So Ambush, Despair enters the astral plane and captures a bystander. We're going to zoom back out because we're going to need the room. All right. Fight, KO a hero. Then if Despair was in the astral plane, he enters the city, ignoring those ambush abilities. So because I got the Nightmare out just at the right time, he stays where he is, and he doesn't get pushed out of the astral plane because he's already out of there. So get to the astral plane, get a bystander, and I don't have to KO a non-gray, which is very welcome. Okay. He costs 5 recruit to fight. I could do it this turn, but if I keep chasing the astral plane, I won't be able to recruit anything. We'll see what I want to do. So I've got 4 recruit here, and I've got 1 attack, but I also have Bamf. So Bamf here again. I can teleport it for 2, teleport it, or play it for 2. Oh yeah, he is the actual Mastermind. Yes, yes, yes. I did know this, and that's pretty cool. Now, Despair. I didn't know at first, and I thought it was pretty cool when the Doctor Strange set came out. It would have been cool to see Nightmare and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness too, because I know that was the original plan. Maybe Despair could have made a cameo. Okay, so we've got 6 recruit. I could get and take these 2 Cloak and Daggers to move them along. I could get 4. You know what? I have enough to get this Aurora Northstar for the recruit and attack. I could still Berserk if I wanted to. Or I could play this for 2, hit Despair, or I could teleport it and just get... Well, the only thing that's going to knock Despair out if I don't make it happen is another Despair. But if he escapes... he just makes me discard a card for the bystander. So while I have the city available to take a slot from him, I think I do, and I have a sidekick. This is going to be a pretty good turn if I can draw some good stuff. I think I do want to take care of Despair right now. So I'm going to play Nightcrawler for 2 more recruit, up to 6. Let's go ahead and fight him, because on a Master Strike, Nightmare enters the Astral Plane again, pushing anybody out. So, fight, KO one of your heroes, and then I get the bystander, of course, and then he's going to go into the city now. So, yes, that cost me almost all my recruit, but there's nothing else I can do there. I gotta not forget, I can throw this artifact on the left. I already have a sidekick, so that's gonna be 2 attack from Skirn. If I can get a bunch of these thrown artifacts with all these sidekicks, that is going to be a powerhouse of a side. And then, you know, unfortunately, you can't brute force everything with attack with the Astral Plane. Speaking of the Astral Plane, we don't need it right now. So we'll zoom back in. And I got a sidekick over here, too. Things are going okay. Not doing enough recruiting, but that's what happens when you deal with the Astral Plane. You gotta prioritize what you spend your recruit on. Alright, turn 9 is Inferno Nightcrawler. City is full, and he gives up to 2 cards in my hand that have a recruit icon, a teleport. Teleport this turn if I fight him. Oh, is it a chance we might be able to see a Nightmare? Are you talking about Doctor Strange? Will we see a Nightmare deleted scene? That would be really cool. Okay. Let's start drawing, playing my sidekick. And so I can count Skirn here. I'm going to do a little counter. I'll use this one. It's a spin down, I think. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. 1. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's beef her up even more. So I'll play this other sidekick. Let's keep it going. That's going to be 2 more draws. 1, 2. All right, let's keep the chain going. This is how this works. Here we go. Up to 6. This is a 6 attack card now when I throw it, which is pretty cool. Where's 6? Here it is. All right. 1, 2. I didn't get the Skirn card. That would have been great, though. I could have powered up a little more. Let me make sure I'm getting these sidekicks nearby, because I'm going to need to get them back. Okay. Nice. What else do I have? I have 1 attack, just straight up. I've also got, oh, that's 2, 3 attack. I can have 9 attack this turn. I like that. I could hit Nightmare in and out of the Astral Plane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recruit. I could get 7 if I play Nightcrawler. So, I'm definitely going to throw this, so I'm just going to throw it now, because I don't think I can draw any other cards with any effect. I can't fight anything anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw the artifact. So I'm going to get 6 attack, up to 9. This artifact goes to the bottom of my deck. Okay, so I could hit Nightmare for 6, and then hit him again for 6 if I play Bamf. But then I'm going to have something escape the city. So maybe I take care of the city right now and do a recruit of Underhanded Dealings or Towering Leader. I can fight 2 things. I can give teleport to Bamf, who doesn't need it, by fighting Nightcrawler there. I can fight Despair to KO one of my heroes. And then I can fight the Hellfire cult, do another KO maybe, which would be interesting. I don't want to recruit lock myself. I could fight Dreamstalker, though, and Nightcrawler. Dreamstalker lets me draw 2 cards, which might get me the Skirn I need. And then he goes to the Astral Plane. I can fight Dreamstalker again. And I can draw 4 cards. I can draw my whole deck, I think. Almost. That sounds fun. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and fight Dreamstalker for 5. And do the effect. Draw 2 cards. So, yes, Sidekick and Shield Agent. So everything I played, I'm moving over here. Then he goes to the Astral Plane. Plop, he's right in there. But I'm going to immediately spend 5 recruit to fight him again. To draw 2 more cards. 1, 2, and then gone. That was fun. I love the 1-2 punch you can do with these villains and the Fear Lords. I got 4 attack left, but what else do I have here? I don't have the artifact anymore, but I will play the sidekick regardless and draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. Now I have the artifact. Guess what? Guess what? Again, you get +1 attack for each card you've drawn this turn. So I have drawn the 6 I already did, plus 2 more, plus the ones from... All right, so I got to do the math on this. I play Dreamstalker. I draw 4 cards from him, and then 2 more from the sidekick. So that's 6 more attack plus the 6 I started with. So I get, if I'm calculating correctly, 12 attack on top of the 4. I'm at 16 when I throw Titanic Bludgeon, which I will immediately do, and it's the only card in my deck now. That seems very overpowered, but I'm going to take it. All right. That was nuts. Yeah, I can't do any more drawing right now, otherwise I'd keep that going. Hold on. No, I'm gonna keep what I did. I will play, especially when we start drawing cards from the bottom. Yes, once I get that. All right, let's keep going. I've got, I gotta play Bamf first. I can trigger this. So I play Bamf for 2 more, recruit him at 2, and then we've got Towering Leader, 3 more sidekicks because of the activated power. Here they are in the discard pile, which is gonna help me. Let me just thin the deck a bunch too. And I've got 2 more recruit on top of that. I'm at 4. And then 1 more attack. I'm at 17 on turn 9, which is pretty darn good. All right, how do I want to play this? I can't fight Nightmare if he's in the Astral Plane, so I should probably... Oh, there's no other Fear Lords in the city that are going to go to the Astral Plane. Despair won't do that. 6, 9, 14. I can almost clear the city. So let's go ahead and hit Nightmare once. And then clear a bunch of other stuff. Because he's going to go to the Astral Plane after, but that's fine. He might escape, but I'm going to hope Despair doesn't show up soon. Any other cool effects? I can teleport stuff. I already played everything, though. I get 1 more recruit if I fight the Hellfire cult. You know what? Let's fight them first. See what happens. You know what? I know what the top card of my deck is. It's the Thorn Artifact, so hold on. I won't be able to KO anything. I will get 1 more recruit for sure. I wish I did 1 more draw. Which give me 5... which won't let me hit Nightmare yet. I'm still short 1. Let's fight him and see what happens. Fighting Nightmare for 6. Okay, tactic time. Here we go. Each other player reveals a covert hero or gains a wound. That's not nice. And I do, though. I reveal the cloak side of Cloak and Dagger, and Nightmare goes into the Astral Plane. And he's going to stay there for a while because I don't have enough recruit to hit him there. So... I don't have anything to teleport. I can hit Despair for 5, and I can hit Infernal Cyclops. Let's just do that. Most bang for my buck there. So let's hit Despair. Oh, actually, I get this tactic on the left-hand side. And Despair here, he gets hit for 5. I'm at 6 left, and I KO another one of my heroes, which is going to be another Shield Agent. And get rid of Despair on the left. Some main antagonist you are, and then Infernal Cyclops doesn't have a fight effect. But he does have a bystander, which I will take. For the last 6, I take that. And I have 4 recruit on top of all that. I can actually get one of Skirn's cards that I really want, Underhanded Dealings. So that was a lot of stuff in that turn. All right, and the first we've seen of Elsa Bloodstone. This is her uncommon Defend the Shield Wall, she's actually Dagger in this setup. Wall Crawl, you get +1 attack for each other shield hero you played this turn. Yes, very much so. Not as useful here. Oh, perfect. I love when that works out. I don't have the artifact yet, so everything discards. Here's the first card. 1. Yeah, Skirn is very strong with when you got Nightcrawler in there and you have sidekicks. Skirn, by the way, is Titania, who we're going to see in She-Hulk. But there's a couple of Fear itself allies we don't have proper hero sets of their original. Like Titania's one, Creel is the other one, and Atuma is the third one. Because the other ones are Juggernaut and Hulk, who we have hero sets of. And we didn't even get to see the Thing one at all. Or Gargoyle. There was no Gargoyle hero. I forget what Asgardian villain name he got. Alright, right side, you're kind of paling in comparison to the left, but we'll see what you can do. Turn 10 is Master Strike. Alright. So much for that. If he takes on a more heroic role, I know who's going to be in the hero deck for that setup. I have no idea. Who would it be? Alright. Here we go. Master Strike. If he was already there in the Astral Plane, each player discards a random card. So that's what's going to happen. Could be worse. It's not as bad as you might think, especially early in the game. But let's see which card he discards. I can imagine the She-Hulk setup being very fun. We'll get there. Okay, I discard... Oh, of course I discard the sidekick. Nice. Very nice. Nice job, Nightmare. I mean, Despair, who's actually Despair. Alright, left side loses... this. a trooper. Less bad. 1, 2, 3. 3 recruit. We've also got 1 attack. And we've got the divided card. So again, you can just see it right here. I'm not going to activate anything. I can get 2 more recruit or 2 more attack. So 5 recruit total or 3 attack total. 3 attack will let me fight the Hellfire cult. 5 recruit will let me not get anything in particular that I really want. So or I could phase it. I could phase this. But is that... Nah, let's do a KO over here. I'm not getting a lot of cards over here. Or I could take a Cloak and Dagger out of the HQ. I am going to actually play fight for 2 attack. So I can fight the Hellfire cult and then get one of these Cloak and Dagger out of the HQ. So Hellfire cult, fight, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Otherwise, you get +1 recruit. I KO it, and I get rid of the Hellfire cult as well. And then 3 recruit is going to get me one of these 2 Cloak and Dagger cards. Let's take this one. I know I can't use them on the Astral Plane, but left side seems to be doing just fine with the Astral Plane. Thank you very much. And there's another one, but the other common. If I get enough Banff Nightcrawlers, I can just keep teleporting them, and then they can take care of Nightmare on the Astral Plane on their own. So maybe I should have taken that on the left after all. I'm regretting taking it on the right. Maybe I'll see more. Okay, kind of a nerfed hand. We've got another Hellfire cult replacing the ones that just got defeated. We've got the Titanic Bludgeon. Again, I can throw it after I draw some cards. And I got 2 and 2. I won't even play the attack. No wounds to rest, so all I can do is get a sidekick, which is great for this side. Here's another one for me. And we're going to move on. Let's try to KO enough cards so I can keep doing that combo over and over. Especially I want to get that Towering Leader so I can make it even more effective. But I do need enough cards in my deck to draw to get the draw bonus, so I don't want to KO too many things. Or at the least, I want to replace them. Turn 12 is a Scheme Twist, Plot Twist, whatever you want to call it. So now we're down to a typically sized HQ. We're down to 5. The hope level is down to 5. Hope is dropping, you guys. All right. I'm really tempted to get rid of this Elsa Bloodstone because I don't know what she's going to do. I do still have a lot of shield starters, so she could be worth a lot. I'm going to get rid of the Cloak and Dagger. Unfortunately, it's a Cloak and Dagger setup, but I'm going to get rid of the one that I can't use on the Astral Plane. So much for that. And I don't refill because now the HQ is a standard size of 5. Okay. Moving forward, every time I KO a hero, I lose that space underneath the city. And I don't move anything over. Okay. I've got 2 and 3. And I've got Banff once again. I can fight the Hellfire cult. Even if I play Banff, I can't fight Nightmare, so I might just hold off on that. Let's see if Nightmare or Hellfire cult gives me any recruit. Spending for 3, I have to reshuffle. And the left side had a really fast turn, that's why I'm on the right side again. Okay, top card of my deck is another 0 cost. I KO it. Hope I don't recruit lock myself, because I really haven't recruited much. And I'm going to teleport Nightcrawler for later. To maybe get a better recruit. Speaking of recruits, let me get a sidekick over here. How do I have any? Oh, here we go. I didn't sort them out of my stack. I'm just rifling through them for the standard ones, so I want to put the other ones back soon. Makes it easier on me. Okay, there's a teleported card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got, okay. This is the HQ space under the sewers, so hopefully I can clear that out so I can get a lot of recruit to get something good that I want. Because right now, I am not taking Skirn on the right. Speaking of Skirn, she's got a lot of cards that are going to be drawn here. Okay, turn 13 is another Hellfire cult. All right, let's start with our draw counter. But it's going to be 4 because I'm going to draw with my first sidekick. 1, 2. All right, nice. Second sidekick. 3, 4, and that's 4. All right, so far that's 4 cards drawn. I have 1 card left in my deck, so I probably want to throw this first, and then I can get it back and throw it again before I draw anything else. So let's play Banff to recruit. Let's play Towering Leader, and or I can do this. I'm gonna get 3 sidekicks right now. 1, 2, 3. Here's my discard pile now. It's 3 sidekicks, and there's 4 sidekicks in here. So if I don't throw the weapon right now, there's a good chance I could just keep drawing into sidekicks and really buffing it up, but I couldn't miss if I do this incorrectly. I've got 2 attack. Oh, a 1 recruit here. 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit, and I've got 1 attack. So I could do a recruit first. I could take underhanded dealings and or towering leader. First, so on the reshuffle I might get one. But if I throw the weapon now, I'll definitely get it back right away. I don't know what the next... Oh, you know what? I know what the next card in my deck is. I don't see... I got the covert. It's not here. It's not here. So I must have... This must be an underhanded dealings, which is look at the bottom card of your deck, discard or put it back, and then covert draw a card from the bottom of your deck, which could let me draw a sidekick after I take the weapon back. But again, if I let myself shuffle and draw, and I could draw a lot, many more cards than that. Okay. I think I'm just not going to throw the weapon yet because I don't need that much attack. I can only fight with 7. Or maybe that's why I don't want to throw the weapon. I can only fight with 7. Nightmare I have to hit with I can hit him for 13 total attack. Everything. If I use the recruit I've got. So I don't need to power the weapon up that much. So knowing that, I'm not going to throw it yet. I'm going to draw now. Sidekick first. So the first one I draw yet, I was correct. Now it's a reshuffle. Let's try to win this game quickly. I hope I get lucky and get a sidekick because I was trying to make that happen. All right. I don't. So it ends there. But I just drew 2 more cards, so this is at 6 on the weapon. And now the weapon's going to go to the bottom of the deck when I throw it. But I can play underhanded dealings after that. But I can't draw from there. But I don't know why I would want to discard it. So if I play, I'll play the other agent. I'm at 7. Underhanded dealings. 2 more attack. Well, let's see. So if I throw the weapon first, look at the bottom card of your deck, discard it or put it back, and then covert lets you draw the card from the bottom of your deck. Can't do that now. If I throw the weapon now, I can discard it, but that won't help me get it back faster, so I don't want to do that at all. So I might as well discard what's there if it's not something I want. So I'll play it now. 2 more attack. Bottom card of my deck is a shield trooper. I will discard it. And now I'll throw the weapon, which is going to give me +6 attack. Not as much as I could have gotten, but that's okay. I'll save those sidekicks for later. I'm at 9 attack. This goes to the bottom of my deck now. And I can hit Nightmare and then hit Nightmare. So let's do it. Let's turn this down to 1. Spend 6 recruit to hit Nightmare out of the astral plane. And again, I KO one of my heroes and he moves to the Mastermind space. Let's get rid of another shield agent. He goes to the Mastermind space. And then we're going to go ahead and spend 6 attack to hit him again. Get a tactic this time. This tactic is Dreamweaver for each of your range heroes. Rescue a bystander. Nightmare enters the astral plane. Don't have any because I threw the artifact already. And he goes back to the astral plane. So cycle them around. Oh, that's the tactic. Tactic is mine. The Mastermind card goes to the plane. So quick little cycle there. But I got a tactic out of that. And I'm left with 3 attack and 1 recruit. But that is enough for the Hellfire cult. Let's go ahead and take them out. All right, top card of my deck is a sidekick. I get 1 recruit. I don't draw it. But 2 recruit, guess what that is enough for? Yes, you guessed it. Another sidekick, because I never actually recruited one this turn. I just gained them. So I actually get to recruit one, thanks to fighting the Hellfire cult. Okay. Cool. More sidekicks for me. Thinning this deck a lot. Alright, I'm going to be able to... And I love how the Skirn Thorn artifact is for each card you draw on this turn, not for each card you draw after you play it, because that would be terrible. But now I can draw 6 cards, get the artifact, which is on the bottom of the deck, and activate it then. It's a very good card for this. This game's not going to last long, in my favor. Turn 14 is another Hellfire cult, especially because I'm getting lucky with all these guys. You have sidekicks too. I could phase and then sidekick. That would be fun. Let's do it. Let's do a phase. I'm going to go ahead and phase this divided card. Actually, I have no cards on my deck, so I would force a reshuffle. So maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to recruit or get Nightmare out of the astral plane. I do have enough recruit for it. Yeah, let's not worry about phasing. I want to play this card first anyway, so I can activate the effect. So, the divided card depending on which side I pick, will activate either flee or fight, depending on what color I pick. I'm going to take attack because I'm going to get him out of the astral plane, and then the right side is going to hit him. So let's take fight, because fight will get 3 attack with ranged. Above gets 2 attack with covert. Other way around, I have to take below. So if I take above and then flee, I get 2 attack and 3 recruit. If I take below and then fight, I get 3 attack, and then I can't, and then a few recruit towards space under the bank. And the sewers, which is not a card I want here. So let's max our attack, though, by taking a buff so I can get 3 attack, 4 attack, and then hopefully I can draw 2 more to hit Nightmare again. So we'll take below anyway. Plus 3 recruit usable, only to recruit heroes in the HQ space under the sewers. I'm not going to use that, but I'm using it to trigger the attack. And then we're going to go ahead and play the right side of Dagger, fight. I get 3 attack activated. So that's that. I didn't play anything else yet. So let me make this clear. Let's play the sidekick right now to draw 2. Although, yeah, I'm not going to recruit. I'm going to hit... Hold on. Before I do that, if I do this the way I just did, I can't hit Nightmare unless I draw 2 more cards that have recruit on them. So is that the way I want to play this out? But the thing is, if I take flee... If I take... Yeah, below is just really messing me up here. I really want to take flee for the sure thing. Actually, I have my whole discard, but I can check out what's in there before I shuffle. I could get extra attack, but I could also get the sidekick to draw more. I need 6, of course. You know what? I'm going to play it safe before I play my sidekick. I'm going to bring him back for a sec. I didn't draw yet. Let's back up. Let's play it safe. I'm going to start with above. I could phase to see what I get next. But then I have to draw this again. So I'll play above for 2 attack. I'll play flee for 3 recruit because I activate the power. I'll play Bamf, 2 more recruit. I'll play the 2 shield agents, 7 recruit. I'll play the trooper for a 3rd attack. I'll play the sidekick for the shuffle. Let's see if I can get 3 more attack with 2 card draws. If not, I can just hit a Hellfire Cult or something. At least I'll get him out of there. Okay, 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, maybe. I'll play my agent. That's 8 recruit. Other sidekick. Draw 2 more. And they are an agent and a trooper. So 9 recruit, 4 attack. Not quite. But regardless, let's go ahead and hit the Mastermind in the astral plane, which once again says I can KO one of my heroes. I have to KO one of my heroes. And instead of revealing a tactic, which is going to be another agent, and he goes to the Mastermind space. So that cost me 6. I'm down to 4 recruit, and I cannot hit him. I am insufficient in attack, but I can fight in front of Nightcrawler. I've already played all my cards, so nothing else to teleport. But I can for sure get together, fight, and flee. So let me go ahead and do that for 4. And another Elsa. Ooh, patrol the sewers. If it's empty, rescue a bystander. Dual class, not really helping here. And I don't get a teleport, but we'll take him out anyway. Nothing teleport. Nothing else left in my hand, but he's gone for 4. And that is that. Now time for the real hero of the game. And at least I got Nightmare out of the astral plane, so left hand can just wail on him. He's only got 2 more tactics left. We're only on turn 14. About to be 15. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of Cloak and Dagger for the Cloak and Dagger Season 2 setup. So that's thematic. Speaking of thematic, if you like designing setups and you have favorite heroes, I am running a project on the Discord where people are designing a series of 5 setups based around a single hero. That hero is in every single setup, and they're thematically based around that hero, something about the hero's lore or the character attributes. Several folks in the Discord have, in the chat right here, have designed setups. If you're interested, let me know in Discord. It's for the Legendary Legacy Adventure campaign that I'll be announcing when it's ready. But thanks to everybody who's helped so far. I'm having a lot of fun putting these together. All right, turn 15 is an engineer, which goes right to the Hellfire Cult. All right, hope level's still pretty solid for what's been going on, and based on the way this hand is going, this deck is going, I'm surprised there's still plenty of hope left. So let's go. Draw 2. 1, 2. All right, there it is. You know what? I think it's time for the big green die. I'm doing so well. So let's do the draw counter right here. That was 2 draws. I play the Titanic Bludgeon, which once again we'll look at, just for courtesy's sake. Again, when I throw it, I get +1 for each card I've drawn this turn. Doesn't count the 6 you draw at the end of your turn. So basically, it should say for each extra card you draw, but same effect. Okay, next sidekick. Draw 2 more. That's going to be 2 more on the die. Let's draw everything. 1, 2. Yes. Third draw. 1, 2. This is a mess. And fourth draw. That's 8. 1, 2. All right. I need another covert to trigger this. I'm not gonna. I still have a discard. I still have enough cards in my deck, so I won't draw from my discard yet. So I'll play the other sidekick. 2 more. 1, 2. That's 10 total cards drawn. Let's do my combo. Bamf, 2 recruit, and then Skirn. 3 sidekicks are gained. 1, 2, 3 for me. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit him at 6. That's enough to hit him out of the astral plane once I get him in there again. And I've got 1, 2, 3 attack. I have to throw the artifact in order to hit him. Didn't play a covert, so let's go ahead and throw this right now for 10 total attack to the bottom of my deck. I'm at 13, and let's hit the Mastermind once again. 7 attack left. I can hit him again. This is going to be fun. Here we go. Third tactic, Deadly Waking Nightmares. Each other player KOs one of their non-gray heroes. Each player who KO'd a hero this way draws a card. Nightmare enters the astral plane. So, I will KO the lower cost Cloak and Dagger. And this is a Waking Nightmare. KO a hero, non-gray hero from your hand, and draw a card. I draw into a shield agent. He goes into the astral plane, but we're going to hit him again. So this tactic is gone. So guess who has 6 recruit? This guy. I'm going to spend it immediately. And then fight Nightmare again in the astral plane. And then we'll hit that last tactic. This is great. All right. Here we go. Okay, one of your heroes. And he goes to the Mastermind space once again. Get rid of a shield agent. He goes to the Mastermind space. And guess who's got 7 attack? I do. Let's hit him again. It's a 1, 2, 3. Game's not done, but that is the last tactic. And the tactic is don't fall asleep. Fight each other player, discards 2 cards with recruit icons. Nightmare enters the astral plane. Really nerfing that side, but I'm going to get rid of 2 shield agents, not the non-grays. And he goes back to the astral plane. But the thing about the astral plane on the final blow is that I can win the game, as we rediscovered in the randomizer game. I just got to hit him for recruit in the astral plane, and the game is over because there's no more tactics to gain, so it's not instead of getting a tactic. Okay. I still have 1 attack. I've also got underhanded dealings. I don't have a covert, a second covert, because I keep hitting the Mastermind, so I can't hit him that last time. Even if I could, I wouldn't have the recruit. The bottom card of my deck is the Bludgeon, of course, which I'm going to leave right where it is. And that's the turn. Actually, now I can take the Hellfire Cult out, too. I have a few leftover attack. Okay, top card of my deck is a 0-cost card, which gets KO'd. And that's fun. Wow, it's not even 11 o'clock yet, and this game's going to be over. What a short game this is. In the best way. 1, 2. I want to say I lucked out by not getting a lot of twists, but it is only turn 15. I did see a lot of henchmen. Oh, I got the engineer. What am I doing? Okay. I almost forgot the engineer. So the top card of my deck was this shield agent, because this was on the bottom. So I would have KO'd it. Thank you. And then Bystander's gone. So I get to draw 5 cards now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this game's not going to last much longer. All right. I might finish it over here. I'm going to get 5 recruit, but that's it. Oh, maybe I won't. Okay, turn 16. Ooh! Despair just won me the game right now. Oh, maybe not. He's going to make me KO a non-gray. So almost won me the game, but it's going to mess me up. Here we go. Despair enters the astral plane, kept as a bystander, so I have my first escape, which is going to be Nightmare, who's going to get rid of a Cloak and Dagger at the very end of the game, which means that I can't fight him this turn, which is fun. All right. So, he goes in there, gets a bystander. knocks Nightmare himself out of there, who's also Despair for this setup. Here we go. Each player KOs one of their non-gray heroes. Nightmare moves to the Mastermind space. So here we go. I have to KO one of these Cloak and Daggers. Fortunately. And they're the same. Left-hand side's got to get rid of one as well. And it's not my artifact. I'm going to get rid of this Skirn because I think I've got enough new recruits. And I need recruit to hit him out of the astral plane. Actually, no. He's going to be out of the astral plane. So I need attack. Let's get rid of Nightcrawler. I don't need him right now. I have 2 of those. I can trigger them with each other. Okay. Yep. We'll zoom out one more time. Put him in the Mastermind space. And all I've got this turn is 2 attack and either 2 more attack or 2 recruit. 4 attack is going to do nothing, so I'll take the 2 recruit. And still can't hit the Mastermind with that, so let's go ahead and get yet another sidekick over here. And let the left hand do what it does to end this thing. Too bad that Despair is going to hang out there. But that is so funny. It's Despair and then his analog. Wish I could take them both out. Maybe I can, depending on how much I draw. I lost Nightcrawler, but I still have all this. We'll see if I can draw into more sidekicks. I sure have a lot. Turn 17 is Inferno Darkchild, who might teleport some stuff, but I might not even get there. Let's play the Bludgeon. Let's get our counter ready for that. Starting with the first sidekick, please start a chain. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, no chain. Look at that. So only 2 cards drawn this entire turn. But guess what? I still have 6 attacks, so I think this is still the end. 2 attack. 4 attack. Bottom card of my deck. I will discard this agent. And now I will go ahead and throw the artifact for 2 attack, thanks to the 2 sidekicks that I got. And I gain, just for fun, I'll gain my 2 new recruits because I don't have another instinct. And I'll play my agent for 1. But that is going to be 1 last final hit on the exposed, now out of the astral plane, Mastermind. And there we go. That is it for just at the turn of the hour, a couple minutes after. We have finished, and it was a victory for Cloak and Dagger Season 2. Fastest victory in a long time. Man, that Skirn combo with the sidekicks is not joking around. Yeah, if not the biggest curb stomp of this entire game. Let me go ahead and find out. Let me give you your prediction rewards and find out what my total VP was. So this would be a very good score for like a league because turns are very important, and 17 turns is great. So my VP is going to be kind of low. If I was going for VP, I would have stalled, but that's not how this goes. It was a win. All right, let's count my VP. Let's see how I did with Nightmare. Yeah, Nightmare is not the hardest Mastermind, but that's a lot of fun dealing with the astral plane. And he has an epic side too. So if you're playing him and you're frustrated with how easy it is, if it is that easy, just do that. Oh, and some water. I think first one of the game. Thank you. Who said that? Montax, thank you. Unless I missed one. All right, left-hand side has got 6, 7, 8, 14, 20, 21, 27, 28, 32, 35, 41, 44 on the left for the record. And stick around because we'll see if anybody was on who I don't usually catch because I usually stream a little bit later. So right-hand side's got 2. I got a bunch of sidekicks in this pile for some reason. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. And not a lot on the right. Only 8 VP on the right. That was a solid left-hand side. What does a villain deck look like? Okay, we had a twist in the bottom. Oh, wow, look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they were 5, 6. They were way down there. Oh, Detective Wolverine was in here, too. Jessica Jones Season 3 is next. That means a lot of Hellcat, which is going to be cool. And I look forward to that. And then I think after that... Is it Far From Home after that? Always glad to have an opportunity to fight Mysterio. So I think he's after that, or it's after that, or the setup afterwards. But thank you for coming to my Tuesday evening MCU stream. If you like this, I stream every Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Pacific. An MCU setup all the way up until we catch up, which is going to be a while. Thursdays I do randomizer streams, 2 p.m. Pacific, and then lately I'm doing Friday special things. There's a Chaos Mode stream this week on Friday, which means you can spend your hard-earned channel points to affect my game. Now that I have the zoom-out camera, it's a little bit better. Yes, Jessica Jones, then Far From Home. A couple great setups in a row. then back in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is always welcome. There's not that many seasons left, I think, in the order. All right, you guys, thanks again Off the Cuff for the wonderful setup. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. Let's see who's playing some board games right now. If I'm lucky, somebody will be streaming Legendary. It happens from time to time, but nobody is. So somebody is playing Catan, so we're going to go watch them play Catan because, you know, we like Catan. And I will see you guys next time. See you on the randomizer stream on Thursday. If you play this, enjoy. Take care, everyone.